Join me as I dive into the world of Holo stock and try to predict what's next for its future. Holo stock has been on a lot of investors' radars lately, and for good reason. It's a tech company that's been making waves in the industry, and its stock performance has been a topic of much discussion among market analysts and enthusiasts alike. The current market landscape is a challenging one, and Holo stock is no exception. With market volatility at an all-time high, it's no wonder investors are getting anxious about their portfolios. One of the biggest concerns is the uncertainty surrounding Holo's future growth prospects. Will it continue to rise, or is it due for a correction? These are the questions that are keeping investors up at night. Another challenge facing Holo stock is the increasing competition in the tech space. With new players entering the market and established ones continuing to innovate, it's getting harder for Holo to stand out from the crowd. This has led to some investors questioning whether Holo's current business model is sustainable in the long term. Add to that the recent regulatory changes affecting the tech industry, and you have a perfect storm of uncertainty surrounding Holo stock. Investors are worried about whether Holo will be able to adapt to these changes and come out on top. Furthermore, there are concerns about Holo's financial health. With rising operating costs and declining profit margins, some investors are starting to wonder if Holo's growth is sustainable. All these factors combined have led to a lot of volatility in Holo's stock price, making it a wild ride for investors. One of the key factors affecting Holo stock right now is the recent news about the company's expansion into new markets. This has led to a lot of speculation about whether this will be a game changer for the company or just a costly mistake. Market analysts are divided on the issue, with some seeing it as a bold move and others as a desperate attempt to stay relevant. At the same time, market trends are also playing a big role in shaping Holo's future. With the rise of artificial intelligence and machine learning, Holo is seen as a company that's well positioned to take advantage of these trends. However, this also means that it's facing increased competition from other companies that are also trying to capitalize on these trends. Analyst predictions are all over the place when it comes to Holo stock. Some are calling it a bargain, while others are warning of an impending crash. One thing is certain, though, Holo stock is not for the faint of heart. You need to have a strong stomach and a long-term perspective to invest in this company. But despite all the uncertainty, I believe there's one factor that could make all the difference for Holo stock in the future. That's the company's commitment to innovation. If Holo can continue to innovate and stay ahead of the curve, I believe it has the potential to defy the odds and come out on top. This could be the make or break moment for Holo stock. If the company can capitalize on its strengths and overcome its weaknesses, it could be looking at a bright future ahead. But if it fails to deliver, it could be a long and painful slide downwards. So what's next for Holo stock? That's the million-dollar question. One thing is certain, though, investors need to stay informed and keep a close eye on the company's progress. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to comment with your opinions on Holo stock. Have any predictions for its future? Let me know in the comments. And if you want to stay up to date with the latest news and analysis on Holo stock and other financial topics, be sure to check out my other videos.